This time I have come up with a task for the viewers. It's a simple task. It's not a rocket science, but just plant science. Observe the spread on the table and you have to identify the fruits among them. Here you go. This is a mango, oranges, apple, custard apple, maize, it's a pumpkin, gooseberry, double beans, chili, banana, ridge gourd, bitter gourd, grapes, drumsticks, coconut, brinjal, tomato, and a small piece of a young jackfruit. Now identify which among them is a fruit. Excited to know the answer? All these which was kept on the table were all fruits. How can a bitter gourd called as a fruit? How can you call coconut as a fruit? How can you call a drumstick, ridge gourd, jackfruit, all these as fruits? We should know the definition of a fruit. Scientifically speaking, a ripened ovary that has seeds inside is called as a fruit. A bitter gourd, if you cut open, you can see seeds inside, and this is the ripened ovary. Ridge gourd, if you cut open, you can see seeds inside, and this is the ripened ovary. Tomato has seeds inside, and this is the ripened ovary. Pumpkin also has seeds inside, and this is again a ripened ovary. So that is the reason why we call all these things on the table as fruits. A ripened ovary that has seeds inside is called as a fruit. As you all know, this is how a flower looks like, isn't it? There is a stalk, there is a thalamus, sepal, petal, and a pistil here. So once the flower has undergone fertilization, the wall of the ovary becomes ripened. They'll become juicy, fleshy, and most of the times they'll add a lot of sugars to the flesh of the ovary, and we'll be having seeds inside. What are seeds? Seeds are the fertilized ovules. So this is how a mango fruit develops. You can see the stalk, the thalamus area, and the ripened ovary which has seeds inside, and after some time even the thalamus will shrink and the sepals will wither and fall off. The petals will not be able to see, so you will be able to see only the stalk and the ripened ovary of mango. So this is how fruits are formed. Based on its formation, fruits can be classified into true fruits and false fruit. This is a true fruit. Why? Because it is formed from the ripened ovary and there is a seed inside. So this is a true fruit. Examples of true fruits are orange, mango, gooseberry, ridge gourd, drumsticks, banana, beans, chili. Do you know? Apple, peaches, pear and strawberries that we generally call and eat as fruits, they are not true fruits. They are false fruits. Do you know why they are called as false fruit? Because they are not formed from ripened ovary. Then what is this fleshy part? This part that we eat. This part that we eat is actually the thalamus. The thalamus in these fruits, they enlarge, they accumulate a lot of sugars and become colorful and fleshy, and also accumulate a lot of vitamins and minerals. So this is actually the thalamus part that we eat. Same thing in the case of peaches, pears and strawberries. So they are called as false fruit. So here you can see this is the thalamus, this is actually the persistent calyx, and this cartilaginous or membranous structure that we generally remove while eating apple, this is actually the fruit. So this orange color region which you can see is actually the ovary wall, which is the fruit part, and seeds are there inside it. Got it? Fruits can also be classified into simple fruits, aggregate fruits, and multiple fruits. A simple fruit is formed from a single ovary of a single flower. So in case of this flower, it's a single flower, and this is ovary. It has only one pistil, and this is its ovary. And if this ovary ripens and become a fruit, it is called as a simple fruit. Aggregate fruit is formed from apocarpous ovaries in a single flower. So this is one flower, and these are all the carpels, and these carpels are separate. That means apocarpous ovary. So if all these ovaries develop into a fruit, ripen and become a fruit, then it will be clustered together and look like one fruit, but actually it will be having lot of fruitlets inside. That is called as an aggregate fruit. Moving on to multiple fruit. A multiple fruit is formed from many flowers that is borne on a single floral axis. So all these pistils of these separate flowers will ripen and become a fruitlet, and they all will join together, and a thick cover covers it up, and this looks like one single fruit, but actually it is made up of many fruits. That is called as a multiple fruit. Mango is an example of a simple fruit. Custard apple is an example for an aggregate fruit. Pineapple is an example for a multiple fruit. Scientifically speaking, a fruit wall is called as pericarp, which is further divided into epicarp, mesocarp, and endocarp. And inside the endocarp, you will be able to find the seed. Usually, the epicarp is very thin and is generally called as a peel of a fruit. It's the outermost part of pericarp. The fleshy, juicy, and sweet and the edible part in most of the fruits, it is the mesocarp. And the inner part of the fruit is called as endocarp. Generally, it is fibrous or very thin. If you take a mango, this outside peel, what you can see here, this is the epicarp. The inner orange, fleshy, juicy, sweet part, which is edible, is a mesocarp, and endocarp is slightly fibrous and leathery. Once you cut open the endocarp, you will be able to find a seed inside.